Article 210.6 of the National Electrical Code necessitates the protection of luminaires, which are also known as light fixtures, when they are installed in wet locations. This requirement is paramount for ensuring electrical safety, particularly in environments where exposure to moisture is prevalent, such as showers and bathrooms. The underlying principle is to mitigate the risk of electric shock or other electrical hazards that can arise from the combination of water and electricity. The specific measures for protection can vary depending on the specific installation and the type of luminaire being used, but they generally involve employing fixtures that are specifically designed and rated for wet locations. These fixtures are constructed to prevent water from entering the electrical components, thereby reducing the likelihood of a short circuit or other electrical faults. In addition, ground fault circuit interrupters, or GFCIs, are often required for circuits supplying power to luminaires in wet locations. A GFCI is a safety device that monitors the flow of current in a circuit and is designed to quickly interrupt the power supply if it detects any leakage current to ground. This leakage current can occur if water comes into contact with electrical components, and it can pose a significant risk of electric shock. By quickly cutting off the power, the GFCI can prevent serious injury or even death. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, is a comprehensive set of standards and guidelines for electrical installations in the United States. It is developed and maintained by the National Fire Protection Association, or NFPA, and is widely adopted by state and local jurisdictions as the basis for their electrical codes. Article 210.6 is just one small part of the NEC, but it is an important one when it comes to ensuring electrical safety in wet locations. It is essential for electricians, contractors, and homeowners to be familiar with the requirements of the NEC in order to ensure that electrical installations are safe and code compliant. The type of protection required for shower lights and other luminaires in wet locations typically involves several layers of safety measures. Firstly, the luminaire itself must be specifically designed and listed for use in wet locations. This means that the fixture has been tested and certified by a recognized testing laboratory to meet specific standards for water resistance and electrical safety. These fixtures are typically constructed with watertight enclosures, sealed connections, and other features to prevent water from entering the electrical components. Secondly, the wiring and connections associated with the luminaire must also be protected from moisture. This can involve using waterproof connectors, sealing conduits, and ensuring that all wiring is properly insulated and grounded. The goal is to create a continuous barrier against water intrusion, preventing it from reaching any exposed electrical parts. Thirdly, as previously mentioned, ground fault circuit interrupters, or GFCIs, are often required for circuits supplying power to luminaires in wet locations. GFCIs are designed to detect even small amounts of leakage current to ground and quickly interrupt the power supply, preventing electric shock. They are typically installed in the circuit breaker panel or in the outlet box serving the luminaire. In addition to these specific protection measures, it is also important to follow general electrical safety practices when working with electricity in wet locations. This includes turning off the power before working on any electrical equipment, using insulated tools, and avoiding contact with water while working with electricity. It is also important to regularly inspect electrical equipment for signs of damage or wear and tear, and to replace any damaged components promptly. The specific requirements for shower light protection can vary depending on the local electrical codes and regulations. It is important to consult with a qualified electrician or electrical inspector to ensure that all installations are in compliance with the applicable codes. They can provide guidance on the specific types of luminaires, wiring methods, and GFCI protection that are required for a particular installation. They can also perform inspections to verify that the installation meets all safety requirements. Failure to comply with the electrical codes can result in fines, penalties, and even legal liability. More importantly, it can put people at risk of electric shock or other electrical hazards. Therefore, it is essential to take electrical safety seriously and to ensure that all electrical installations are done properly and in accordance with the applicable codes. In summary, Article 210.6 of the National Electrical Code requires protection of luminaires in wet locations, such as showers. This protection typically involves using fixtures that are specifically designed and listed for wet locations, protecting the wiring and connections from moisture, and installing ground fault circuit interrupters, or GFCIs, for circuits supplying power to the luminaires. It is also important to follow general electrical safety practices when working with electricity in wet locations and to consult with a qualified electrician or electrical inspector to ensure that all installations are in compliance with the applicable codes. By taking these precautions, it is possible to ensure safe and code-compliant lighting installations in bathrooms and other wet locations. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, undergoes regular revisions to keep pace with advancements in technology and to address emerging safety concerns. It is important to stay up to date with the latest edition of the NEC to ensure that electrical installations are in compliance with the most current requirements. The NEC is typically updated every 3 years, and each new edition incorporates changes and additions to the previous edition. These changes can affect the requirements for shower light protection and other electrical installations, so it is important to be aware of them. The NEC is not a static document, and it is subject to change as new technologies and safety practices emerge. Therefore, it is essential to stay informed about the latest revisions to the code and to consult with qualified professionals to ensure that electrical installations are in compliance. In addition to the NEC, there may be other applicable codes and regulations that govern electrical installations in specific jurisdictions. These codes may be more stringent than the NEC in some areas, or they may address specific issues that are not covered by the NEC. It is important to be aware of all applicable codes and regulations when planning and executing electrical installations. For example, some jurisdictions may require additional inspections or permits for electrical work. They may also have specific requirements for the types of materials and equipment that can be used. It is essential to comply with all applicable codes and regulations to ensure that electrical installations are safe and legal. Failure to do so can result in fines, penalties, and even legal liability. In addition to the technical requirements of the NEC and other codes, it is also important to consider the aesthetic aspects of shower light installations. The lighting should be functional and provide adequate illumination for the shower area, but it should also be visually appealing and complement the overall design of the bathroom. There are many different types of shower lights available, ranging from recessed lights to surface-mounted fixtures to pendant lights. The choice of lighting will depend on the size and layout of the shower area, as well as the personal preferences of the homeowner. It is important to select lighting that is both safe and aesthetically pleasing. When choosing shower lights, it is important to consider the color temperature of the light. Color temperature is a measure of the warmth or coolness of the light, and it is measured in Kelvin. Lower color temperatures, such as 2700 Kelvin, produce a warm, yellowish light, while higher color temperatures, such as 5000 Kelvin, produce a cool, bluish light. The choice of color temperature will depend on the desired ambience of the bathroom. Warm light is often preferred for creating a relaxing and inviting atmosphere, while cool light is often preferred for creating a more modern and energizing atmosphere. It is also important to consider the brightness of the shower lights. Brightness is measured in lumens, and it is a measure of the total amount of light emitted by a light source. The amount of lumens required will depend on the size of the shower area and the desired level of illumination. It is important to select lights that provide adequate brightness without being too harsh or glaring. In addition to the color temperature and brightness, it is also important to consider the energy efficiency of the shower lights. Energy-efficient lights, such as light-emitting diodes or LED, consume less energy than traditional incandescent lights, which can save money on electricity bills and reduce the environmental impact. LED also have a longer lifespan than incandescent lights, which means that they need to be replaced less frequently. When installing shower lights, it is important to follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully. The instructions will provide detailed information on how to properly install the lights, including how to make the electrical connections and how to secure the fixtures to the ceiling or wall. It is important to follow the instructions to ensure that the lights are installed safely and correctly. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, it is best to hire a qualified electrician to install the shower lights. An electrician will have the knowledge and experience to install the lights safely and in accordance with the applicable codes. They can also provide guidance on the selection of appropriate lighting fixtures and wiring method. In conclusion, shower light protection is a critical aspect of electrical safety in bathrooms. Article 210.6 of the National Electrical Code requires protection of luminaires in wet locations, and this protection typically involves using fixtures that are specifically designed and listed for wet locations, protecting the wiring and connections from moisture, and installing ground fault circuit interrupters, or GFCIs, for circuits supplying power to the luminaires. It is also important to follow general electrical safety practices when working with electricity in wet locations and to consult with a qualified electrician or electrical inspector to ensure that all installations are in compliance with the applicable codes. By taking these precautions, it is possible to ensure safe and code-compliant lighting installations in bathrooms and other wet locations. Proper shower light installation adhering to NEC guidelines significantly reduces the risk of electrical hazards in wet environments.